Welcome to this lovely Yoga for Energy flow. Let's begin. You're going to come onto your seat, feet as wide as your mat, and then gently take your palms around your knees. Round your spine, then breathe in and lift your chest. After this last one, gently then bring your feet to touch. Cobbler's pose or butterfly pose as we normally call it. Opening up the hips, gently bouncing the knees. From here, shifting onto your hands and knees, you're going to take a cross-leg twist. Right knee to the outside of the left calf, left arm lifts, breathe in. Switching to the other side, the more you twist, the more you breathe out. Shifting then into your down dog, gently pedal out your feet. Feel that stretch hit your calves. And then into a nice twist, both sides, hand to opposite ankle. Once your palms meet the back of your mat, shift into your goddess pose, and then right arm extends up, breathe in. Left arm extends up, breathe in. Take your time to come back up to standing, and then gently drop your right ear to your shoulder as your clasp hands move to the right, clasp hands move to the left. Hinge forward, take this deep forward fold, and then your hands will come back to the top of your mat, high plank, into child's pose, and then shift back into your downward facing dog. From here, bring your feet to touch, right leg lifts up, step your right foot between your thumbs for a low lunge, reach up high on the inhale. Side twist, open twist, and then reverse. As you take your left hand to your mat, it's runner's twist, then shifting back and forth. Right knee bends and straightens 3 times. After the last one, left foot meets the right, breathe in, rise up, stand tall, hands to center. Inhale, lift, bow forward, and then gently. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Chaturanga, up dog, child's pose, and then back home. Down dog for the left side. Left foot steps between your thumbs, right knee drops, low lunge. Side twist. Open arm twist. Reverse. Right palm drops to your mat, left arm lifts, runner's twist, and then shifting back and forth, bending and straightening your left leg 3 times. After the last one, right foot steps forward, breathe in, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, rise, take chair pose, bow to your mat, step the left foot back, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Knee to right arm, knee to chest, knee to opposite arm to hold, and then back into 3-legged dog before stepping your right foot forward for low lunge. Palms to touch for prayer twist, lift your left knee, and then transition into warrior 2. Into extended side angle, and then straighten your right leg, lift your right arm, reversing. Extended side angle, reverse. Extended side angle, and then last one, reverse triangle, and then shift into a wide-legged forward fold. Hands now move to the back of your mat, 3-legged dog, left heel lifts up, and then left knee, left arm. Bring your knee into your chest. Extend back up one more time before taking it to your opposite arm. Extension before stepping your left foot forward for low lunge. Prayer twist, hands to touch, lifting your right knee, transitioning into warrior 2, extended side angle, and then reverse triangle. 2 more times. After the last one, gently taking your wide-legged forward fold, and then setting up to face the top of your mat for reverse triangle. Right arm extends up as you gaze to your thumb, and then gently bow to your front leg, shift into standing splits, into Kundalini squat. With the option, extend your palms forward, taking a little airplane pose before then rising up to hold your left knee. You're opening up your hip and then drawing your knee forward and getting ready to set up for your figure 4 legs. Once you're sitting low and your palms are touching the mat, take a deep breath in and out, and then gently come right back up to stand. Inhale, breath. Setting up, right foot back, bowing forward to your mat, revolve triangle. Left hand extends up, gaze to your thumb, bow over your knee. Take standing splits, shift into Kundalini squat, option again to move into airplane before rising up or not, opening up your hip, and then setting up for your figure four. Gently push your hips back. See if you can get your chest closer to your left knee. Then stand up nice and tall. Big inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold into high plank, knees down, cobra, child's pose. Breathe out. Shift back into down dog. Lift your right leg, step it forward now, moving into warrior one. Square your hips, arms lift up. Steeple grip as you bow over your right knee 3 times. Shifting the palms back and then opening up into your warrior two. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Warrior two. Skandasana. Third warrior two. Back to Skandasana. Opening up. Shifting into high lunge. Bending your left knee a total of 3 times as you take cactus arms. After the last time, you will step your foot forward, chair pose, but with a steeple hand grip as you sweep your arms right and left twice. Deep breath in, bow to your straight legs, and then gently take your time. High plank to Chaturanga or knees down and shift into cobra or up dog before child's pose and back into down dog. Inhaling left leg up, 3-legged dog into warrior one. Steeple hand grip as you bow over your left knee 3 times. Each exhale brings you closer towards your knee. Then arms sweep back to help you open up into warrior two. From Skandasana into warrior two, a total of 3 times. And then the last one, shifting forward into your high lunge. Bend the right knee 3 times as you take your cactus arms. After the last one, you are stepping your right foot forward, directly into a forward fold and into high plank. Option for Chaturanga or knees down into cobra. Shift weight back into your heels for child's pose and into down dog. From 3-legged dog, you're then stepping your right heel to the outside of your right palm, dropping your left knee and reaching back for your ankle. Feel that stretch deep into your quad. Lift up your left knee and then take your time, Skandasana to the right, and then shift hands to the back of your mat and take 3-legged dog, then left foot steps to the outside of your left palm. Once you reach back for your right ankle, move your pelvis forward towards the ground before shifting from lizard into Skandasana pose, wide-legged forward fold grabbing onto your ankles and rising up for goddess pose. Take that twist both sides twice, and then place your fingers behind your head, laced, and move into extended side angle, dropping your right elbow to your right knee a total of 3 times. After the last one, it's open arm extended side angle into runner's twist, and then a challenging side plank. Move your right hip towards the ceiling and see if you can take tree legs here. Hold for 3, 2, and 1 before shifting into high plank and then dropping your right knee for Chaturanga push-ups, a total of 3. After the last one, left shin comes down, sit on your heels, reach your arms up, breathe. Shifting now into down dog, take a breath out before lifting your heels and hopping to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, bow forward, rise up mountain pose, and then step your feet wide to come into goddess pose. Then shifting to a bent left knee, fingers clasped behind your head as you rock side to side 3 times. On the 3rd time, open up the arms for extended side angle, shift into runner's twist, and then side plank. You can take a modification here or do tree legs and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Once your left knee drops, take your Chaturanga push-ups and then slowly make your way after your 3rd push-up back onto your shins, seated, arms elevated, palms come to touch. Right into down dog, right leg lifts, and you're moving into your half pigeon. You have the option to keep your chest elevated or take a nice exhale as you begin to lower your chest towards the ground. Breathe out, feel this in your hips, and then begin to lift your chest, taking your left ankle over the right knee into an open twist. Taking the time to move into reverse tabletop with your half pigeon legs. As your hips come back down, it's seated double pigeon with an option to keep your chest up or lowered down towards your left shin. Coming up and moving now into downward facing dog so you can do the left side. Extend your left heel and then slide your shin forward for half pigeon pose. Ensure your hips are nice and square and use your breath to ease your chest back down to your mat. On an inhale, you'll begin to lift up your heart and swing your right ankle to the outside of your left knee for an open twist. Reverse tabletop. Try to draw your palms right underneath your shoulders, looking all the way back. Once your tailbone comes to the ground, set up for seated double pigeon, stacking your shins. Take your breath out and lower your chest and forearms to the ground. Always have the option to stay upright as well. Once you windshield wiper swish your shins side to side, you'll then take your time to come down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest, and move into bridge pose. Once your tailbone comes back to your mat, hug your knees in, come up to seated position, and close class with a breath in and out.